Hey, 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 it's Nina Motivates. Hey, everybody, it is Dr. Nina Addison. I am so excited. I am your You Can specialist, and you are listening to the You Can Show on 97.3 ICU Radio, or you may be watching this on YouTube, the podcast version, and I'm so excited that you are here with me today. Listen, y'all, I'm excited. I'm excited. This is episode 46. Wow. And let me put a disclaimer out there right now. We're going to go to episode 52, which would make one whole year 52 episodes. And then we're going to take a sabbatical. We're going to replay some old shows while we reorganize, restructure, and all of the things. I have been creating songs to open up the show with and videos to open up the show with and so much more. So we're going to take it to another level. So after episode 52, and I may give you sneak peeks along the road, but after episode 52, we're going to take the month of June off and we're going to take a break. We're going to replay some old shows and we will be back. I want to make sure I give you the correct date. 2, 3, 4. We will be back July 6th. That is the plan, to come back with new episodes July 6th, new guests, fresh perspectives, all of the different things. So you want to tune in to every episode leading up to episode 52 because we've been getting better every single week. I don't know about you, but I've seen a difference even in myself across these 46 weeks, and it just continues to get greater. We're not going to slow down. We're going to get greater. Today's episode is called It's Necessary. Yeah, it's so necessary. And I'm going to discuss 3 things that is necessary for us to get better personally and professionally, for us to grow in every area of life, and for us to be able to see what it is that we want to see and to come out of our lives so that we can ultimately become who God has created us to become. All right. I am today's sponsor. Yeah, I'm sponsoring my own show today. You are being sponsored. We are being sponsored by we are being sponsored by the You Can Specialist, hinting with My Difference Makes a Difference. So I'm going to tell you all about that real quick. And then we're going to get into these 3 tips for 3 things that is necessary for you to do in your life to go and grow and become who God has called you to become. All right. So what is My Difference Makes a Difference? People hear me say that all the time. Now it is, I don't know to call it a program, but it's an umbrella under the You Can Specialist. The You Can Specialist is the head LLC. My Difference Makes a Difference solely focus on children and youth. The You Can Specialist is more broader. It's more for women between the ages of 35 and 55 who is affected by doubts, self-love, need to grow in self-love, need to remove doubt and replace it with actions and all of the things, right? So we have the You Can method under, that's the main thing that the You Can specialists specialize in. The You Can method. See where you want to be. See what you've never seen before. Break the things that's hindering you from getting to what you need to get to. And then believe with your heart that you can get there. And then build it. Build on it. That's the work. That's the real work. The believing is making the plans, and building is working the plan so that you can ultimately become who God has created you to become. So that You Can Specialist, when I'm speaking, when I'm coaching, when I'm teaching, when I'm doing all of the things, I'm always speaking about the You Can method, right? And that area of life is pushing for women and youth across all over, right? But then My Difference Makes a Difference is my avenue to support, to bless children, adults, anybody with a difference, a disability. I have a disability. My disability is called Radio Club Hands. And I'm learning so much more about my disability, about the different limbs that's missing, why my hands is the way it is because of my difference. And it's not explainable. Like my mom, I'm the only child from my mom and my dad with Radio Club Hands. But God wanted me to be this way for his glory, his edification. And I get blessed through it. And so, whereas in the past, as a kid, sometimes I used to hide my arms, I didn't want to show it. I got over that at a young age. I had to get over that at a young age because my hands is my blessing. My hands is my difference, and it absolutely makes a difference. So, and I am sponsoring this show because I have just published my first children's book, children's coloring book called My Difference Makes a Difference. And there is a storybook that goes along with it. And the storybook will be published this week as well. I will be advertising and showcasing the coloring book tonight on Facebook Live and on TikTok. If you're not following me on Facebook, go to at Nina Motivates with the letter U and follow that page. And at 6 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, right after the You Can show, I will be going live showing the coloring book because the first drafts of the coloring book is here. And so I'm excited to reveal the coloring book. And then later this week, when the paperback book, the storybook of My Difference Makes a Difference get here, I will also do that on live. My Difference Makes a Difference right now, because I'm going to talk about these 3 steps for today. And these 3 steps is going to show you why I'm doing the things that I'm doing, right? And so there's so much more coming down with it. The next book after this that will be coming out is called Nina's Club Hands. I'm so excited. And that's going to talk about my life from the age of 0 to 5. Y'all, God is so good. He is so amazing. And because I am doing these things, these steps, these necessary steps that I'm going to talk to you about today, God is able to use me. He's able to move in my life. I'm being obedient. I'm attending my ear to Him to hear Him. I'm getting up and walking through the house and praying, and then I'm sitting before Him quiet to get instructions. Okay, and I encourage you all to do that because that's not one of the steps, but that's definitely necessary. That's zero no higher necessary. Okay, it is so necessary to get your steps from the Lord because He won't leave you, He won't forsake you, He won't lead you astray. And when you get your steps directly from Him, oh my goodness. Yeah, let's keep going because he's just wonderful, y'all. He's so wonderful. And so my difference makes a difference. I'm asking you to follow the new page I have on IG because I have to separate things. And we're going to get into all of that soon, but I have to separate things. And so in separating, my difference makes a difference is on IG, Instagram. And so I only have an Instagram page for My Difference Makes a Difference, and it's a new page. So go run to it right now and um, follow me over there. It is at My Difference Makes a Difference. And I would love to have you to follow me if you know someone with disabled children, disabled parents, parents with disabled children, or if you just want to support the disabled community. Hey, come on and follow us. I always tell people I have a disability, but I'm not disabled because I don't limit myself from anything needed, wanted, or desired. But I do have a disability, right? And I like to call it a difference, right? But I embrace the fact that I am a proud member, a Black woman of the disabled community. All right, let's get right into It's Necessary. And if you want to grab your copy of the coloring book and the book, you can go over to my link tree and grab your copy. The coloring book on Amazon is $24.99. But if you get it from me, it is $15 even, and that includes your shipping. All right. And the books will be shipped out the first week of May. What is necessary? We're going to talk about 3 things that is absolutely necessary in life and in business. The first thing that is necessary is organization. We have to be organized. So I noticed on Facebook, right? I was getting so much traction and it was going really, really well, right? And then all of a sudden, like people are not seeing my posts. People are not able to, they're like, Nina, I don't see you popping up on my algorithm, on my timeline, and all of the different things. And let me explain why that was, because I had to do my research and figure out what's going on. I'm going live every day, I'm posting every day, I'm doing all of the things. So what is going on? What was going on is the algorithm was confused because I'm not organized on my page. I am posting about my youth stuff. I am posting about baking. I am posting about the You Can method. I am posting about all of these different things. And the way the algorithm work, because it is not a human, it is a system. And the system gets confused when you do so many different things in one space. So you have to be organized, and everything has to have its space and place, right? And so I talk to God and I'm like, okay, God, what do I do? Hence why I now have the My Difference Make a Difference Instagram page, because I have to separate things. And if you're on YouTube, the My Difference Make a Difference IG page is linked in the description. So you can just click on it and go and follow. And so we have to have organization. Sometimes if you're a person like me, many gifts, many talents, right? And sometimes I want to use them all at once and I just do all the things and all of the stuff, right? But it's everywhere. Whereas people don't even know, okay, who do I go to her for? Do I go to her for this? Do I go to her for that? What do I go to her for? And yes, I'm often booked for youth. I'm often booked for women. I'm often booked for a lot of different things. But now, in organizing myself, I have to make sure that people understand and know who my target audience is, what my main speaking profile is, and all of the different things. It's nothing wrong with being gifted. It's nothing wrong with being talented. It's nothing wrong with utilizing your gifts, because my thing is I'm going to leave this world empty of everything within me. You all have heard me say that on several episodes, right? And so, because I want to leave this world empty of everything within me, that means I have to be organized. There needs to be organization in my entire life. Y'all, I can't wait to have, no, I used to say, I can't wait to have the money to have someone to come in and organize this and organize that and organize my office. But I know God will give me the strength and the strategy and the know how to do it myself. I can do it, right? I am the you can specialist, and I'm telling you to see it, to break it, to believe it, to build it, to become it. And organization is the thing that I'm doing right now in my life, right? And I can do it just like you can. Whatever that thing is that you want to see, I keep seeing my office space and different things looking totally different, and I don't have to do it all at once. When you're getting organized, the thing is to do it every single day, to be consistent, to be determined, to be motivated and inspired, and to be a person of action. So when you are organizing, right? Organized, you have to put forth actions in order to be organized. So I am putting forth the actions. I am separating what needs to be separated. I am putting everything in its place, and I am making sure that we go forward the way we should go forward. So when people see me post on Facebook now, you're going to see me. Tonight is going to be that transition. It's going to be that transition from, hey, I do everything here, to, hey, this page is for the You Can method. This page is going to focus on the You Can method. Now, one thing about the algorithm also is they really don't want you sharing a whole lot of people's stuff. So I had to make it up in my mind that I'm not going to be so focused about the finances when it comes to the algorithm, because I love to support people and I love to share people's stuff, and God will work the rest out. He will work the rest out. I'm going to focus on that Instagram page. I have, of course, another Instagram page that's linked to the You Can method, aka Dr. Nina Addison's Facebook page. And I was even trying to add doctor to my name, and I'm like, no, you verified your name. We're gonna leave it as is, which is fine. But on Instagram, I am going to, everything that on this Facebook page will go to my Nina Motivates Facebook page or Instagram page. But my Difference Makes a Difference Instagram page is where I'm going to really focus all of my youth initiatives, all of my things that I'm doing for youth. Am I going to create a separate YouTube for my youth programs and books and speeches and all of the things? Me and God is talking about that. Let me get organized here first, right? Because sometimes when we're getting organized, when we add more things on our plate, we can be confused. So the only thing I'm pushing out right now is the You Can Method book, which you all need to go to my link tree and grab your copy this week. I am aiming at 83 sales because this is the last week where I can put people name in the book so that the books can be ordered so that they can be here in time enough for the book launch, which is May 22nd, right? So May 22nd, I want you to meet me there, beat me there. It's going to be an amazing time. It's only from 6:30 to 8. I'm going to inspire. I'm going to give it my all. I'm going to release. I'm going to sign books. We're going to have some hors d'oeuvres. So come on out to my book launch. It's located 502 West 95th Street on the corner of 95th and Normal at Behold Christian Center. And I want to see you there. Let me see your face in the place, okay? If you're local. If not, I can mail your book out to you. So again, go and grab your copy of the You Can Method, and I thank you in advance. And so all of these wonderful things are happening. Now, I will say this, and I'm going to put a bundle deal on my page. If you want to get the You Can Method and a copy of the children's book, you can get the children's book and the You Can Method for $30. The You Can Method is on sale for $20. And remember, the book, the children's book, My Difference Makes a Difference, is $15, but you can get them both for $30, and that includes your shipping. But you got to get them together. Okay. So that will also be on my link tree where you can go and grab your copy also. All right, let's continue, y'all, because I'm excited. So, step number one, get organized. So, this season for me is getting organized. You're going to see me separating things. You're going to see me getting things in order. You're going to see me talking, having one language in one area, in one space. So, again, that Facebook page is going to be You Can Method. That IG page, My Difference Makes a Difference, is going to be all things youth. Okay. And so I'm separating the two. Now, my YouTube, right now, I'm going to be posting all of the things here. So this is going to be that common ground, that common space where you can come and find all things. Okay. The second step that's necessary in life is being consistent. If you're going to organize your life and organize yourself and make sure that you're in order, you're going to need to be consistent throughout the process. Because some days it's not going to be easy. Some days you're not going to feel like it. Some days you're just going to want to do what you're used to doing and what you want to do, but you can't do that. We have to be organized. We have to be focused. We have to be determined, and we got to understand and know that we can do it. Being consistent is a decision that you make and actions that you take. I'm going to say that again. Being consistent is a decision that you make followed by actions that you take. If you make a decision to be consistent, just like this is going to be week 3, this is week 3 of consistently going live on Facebook and TikTok 5 days a week. I've done it for the past 2 weeks, and this is week 3. But I had to be consistent. I got to be organized. I have to have my stuff ready in order and in advance. I have to have all the things ready. I cannot say this is something I want, that I want the algorithm to understand who I am, what I talk about, and who I'm for, and that I want to be more organized in business, and I want people to see how great I am at what I do, and I'm not consistent with it, right? And so I have to be consistent, and so do you. Consistency is key to your next. I'm going to say that again. Consistency is key to your next. Your next is waiting on you. Your next is available for you. But if you are not consistent, getting to your next will be more difficult. Organize. Get that business in order. Y'all, this week, by Friday, I'm working on it. I got a plan and I'm working on it. I've already bought the domain to drninaaddison.com. You're going to be able to go to drninaaddison.com by Friday. I am honing things in, changing things around, getting things in order because several people have said, I love your link tree, but we need you to have a website. I need to be able to go to your website. I need somewhere I can book you. I need all these things. And God is so great, y'all. I had a speaking engagement on Saturday where I was a moderator and able to speak as well throughout the moderating of the panel. I was even blessed to be able to be our speaker for Sunday at the nursing home. And then Tomorrow, I will be speaking at Dream Out Loud conference for at-risk youth. And then on Saturday, I will be speaking on the That's What She Said stage in Aurora at Aurora University Premium Hall. And so that those tickets are $30. Come on out. 9 dynamic women will be taking the stage. And y'all, there's something in everybody's story for you. So go ahead and grab your tickets. Come on and meet us there. And we're going to have an amazing time at Aurora University Premium Auditorium. And you can find the tickets on Eventbrite, and or you can go to my YouTube. If you're not watching this on YouTube and you're listening to ICU Radio, go over to YouTube, and the link to the show, Saturday's show, is already in there. Y'all, I have speaking engagements coming up for May already. God is opening these doors. He is making a way. He is doing what he promised because I am doing my part. We all have a part to play. I wanted to dominate more stages, and not just to say I've been on more stages, but to impact lives. And when I use the word dominate, that's an empowering word. That's a good word. Sometimes we hear that and be like, "Ooh, who that person think they are?" No, you want to be empowered with the things that God allows you to do. And you want to be encouraged, you want to be pushed, and you want to get the job done. And so that's what we're doing. That's exactly what we're doing in this season, y'all. We are dominating stages. We are living in our purpose. But these things that are necessary is necessary for you to do personally and professionally. If you know me, I am a professional. I keep saying I'm a professional development coach, but I am a personal development coach. Okay, God, I know. So when I first started coaching and different things like that, I did a little bit of personal development, and I did a lot of professional development. I help people start their nonprofits, their businesses, and every now and then people come to me for that. But I'm transitioning, and I'm being consistent and organized with the fact that I focus on personal development. Get you together. Because if you get you together, everything else will get together. So as I was saying, and being consistent and being organized, I needed a website. And so drninaaddison.com will be available this Friday, and it's going to be that one place you could go for everything. My link tree will remain, and people will be the first link people going to see on my link tree is my website, and that's where you'll be able to go for all of my products, for booking me, and everything else. So if you go to my link tree now, you won't see too many of my products on my link tree because I am transitioning over. I'm getting organized. I'm getting things in order, and I'm going to be consistent with this thing. I'm going to have my email marketing better. Like all of these different things that need to be in order and need to be organized, I'm getting organized, okay? I have my new EIN for the UCAN specialist. I mean, y'all, when I say I'm being organized and I'm getting consistent with God's help as my head CEO, he is helping me get in order. And step number 3, so we have get organized. Organization is necessary. Being consistent is necessary. And step number 3, determination is necessary. Because let me explain to you the correct definition of determination, because I want you to see why determination is necessary. Determination is the firm, unwavering resolve to achieve a goal, even when facing difficulties or obstacles. So yes, you're going to face some difficulties. Yes, you're going to have some obstacles. Yes, you're going to have some things that be like, no, it's too much going on, and all of the different things in the world. However, when you allow yourself to be organized, when you allow yourself to be consistent, and you're determined, nothing can stop you. Because determination is the action steps that you're going to put, because you're going to, it's a resolve. I've resolved that I am a millionaire, but I can't get to the millionaire status doing things the way I've always done them. And my millions have an assignment. So I had to get organized with God. What is the assignment what is my money assignment, God? And when he revealed my money assignment, okay, God, I got you. I know the things that he showed me, some of the things and some of the lives that I'm supposed to impact, and some of the things that he's going to have me doing. But I had to get organized, become consistent, and be determined to get to this place. If I'm determined, because of my determination, I was able to get the website going and get it started. I was able to get organized and have all of these things for the email marketing and get organized with separating things and being consistent with posting, being consistent with going live, being consistent with creating, being consistent with spending hours. Like he is also helping me create a schedule. And so on this schedule, it has the days that I'm doing different things. Okay, Nina, this day you're going to create these contents. On this day, you're going to post about this. At this time of day is what you're going to do different things. And so when you are determined, God will do the rest. He looks at our heart. What is your heart showing and saying? Because your determination is going to do that, even when you don't feel like it. Even when you have bad days, so to say. I don't like to say we have bad days. I like to say we have days that may not feel most favorable, but it can turn around at any moment. When you have things that come up that's beyond your control, are you still determined? Are you still going to go forth? Rest is necessary. Let me say that. I'm not telling you be so determined that you wear yourself out, because I'm learning to pause, rest, break, take time with my husband, take time with my son, take time with my parents, take time with my friends and family, right? I'm learning to balance things because I know God is going to do amazing things beyond my wildest imagination, but only if I am in line. So I encourage you on today, to do these three things, because these three things are necessary to get you to your next. Be organized. Get some organization. See if there is places and spaces in your life that need to be organized. Do you need to organize yourself internally? Or are there some external things, or both? Ask God for a plan and a strategy. Write it out and then work it. Be consistent with that organization. Be consistent with working the plan. Be consistent with doing the things that He's called you to do. And be determined. Because even when you don't want to, because you've been so consistent and you've created that habit, that determination is going to push you beyond anything that tries to hinder you. That determination will also tell you when to rest and rejuvenate yourself so that you can go forth. But your 3 tips today, again, it's necessary to have organization in your life. It's necessary to be consistent, and it is so necessary to be determined and have some determination. Do the work, and the work will work for you. Faith without works is dead. We hear that all the time. It's real. Faith without works is dead, but when you work your faith will work for you. So I thank you all for tuning in to the You Can Show on today. Go ahead. If this is Monday, April 20th, 2026, because you could be watching this on YouTube anytime. But if this is Monday, April 20th, 2026, go ahead over to Facebook or TikTok and tune in. Facebook, Nina Motivates, the letter U. TikTok, Nina Motivates. Go ahead and tune in to my live at 6 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time right after this show, okay? Tune in. It's going to be an amazing time. I promise to give you some gems. We have been dipping into the You Can method over there. Today, I said I was going to read some of my book on here, but God sent me in a different direction. So join the live so you can hear some reading from the You Can method. I will read some portions of the book on there, and I will reveal my Difference Makes a Difference coloring book. So tune in to the lives, as well as tune in back here next Monday for another amazing show. I'm so grateful. This season of my life, I'm going through the You Can method. We all always go through it. And when you tune into the live, you will understand how and why. And then also, I am going through the steps of organization, being consistent, and I'm definitely determined because I'm going to get to where God wants me to be. And I want you to get to where He wants you to be. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Thank you again for tuning in live to ICU Radio 97.3 and for tuning in to YouTube to YouTube for the podcast version. I thank you. I love you all. I pray heaven smiles upon you this week. Go out and do the things that you were designed, created, and destined to do. I love y'all. Until next week. Bye for now.